Yo, what is up, guys? Hope guys have a lovely day so far. So, back for another video on this channel on F122, doing some multiplayer open lobbies once again. So, back to the single platform this time, not crossplay this time. So, a little bit different this one. So yeah, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll appreciate a lot. That helped me out a bit more on this channel, so that'll give me support on this thing, or where it's called. So yeah, so first race is at Hungary this time, so at the Hungaroring. Starting at the back of the field in last place, and see how I'll go from there. That start was okay, not too bad. Just trying to be careful from turn 1, first sector and all that kind of stuff. There's a bit carnage there, some spinners there on the first turn. But up to P11 right now, after 2 turns. And then that puts me into P10 from that Sadie's got spun there. And that puts me into P8 by the end of the first sector. So not a bad first sector there. Bit carnage, but I survived it. For now. So now I'll go try and settle in the race and then see how I go from there. So yeah, so the patch a few days ago was on Monday. That was 2 days ago. A 109 patch has fixed a few things, but still got work to do on this game. As you can see there, I made a mistake on that corner. I wasn't expecting it. I went from 8th to P15 on that spin, so a little bit annoying, but I still got. So let's see if I can manage to recover from P15 from that spin. So from 4 laps remaining in this race. So yeah, so about the update, they've managed to fix the automatic gearbox. So instead of 187 miles per hour into gear 8, I tested I think I tested this yesterday when I was testing a few tracks on the straights. I managed to, I think it turns out it goes up to 181 miles per hour, or kilometers, I'm not sure, because I don't use kilometers an hour. It goes at 181 miles per hour, that's when you hit gear 8, so it's 6 miles per hour less than it was on 187. So a little bit different there, but it's not too bad. So that's one thing was fixed. Got past a few cars there, so managed to get back through the field into P11, so not too bad. Through the middle sector now on that too. The other one is fixed. The tyre pressure is fixed as well. So it used to be like 70 degrees at the start of the race when you were on cold tyres. So now it's back up to 90 degrees in the right temperature at the start of the race. So that's another one is fixed. So that's 2 things that's fixed. So I say it's kind of making progress. Kind of what they need fixing, including the players as well might agree with me on this, or some people don't mind it. So I set fast up the race. I think I was the quickest guy at the moment after 2 laps. So yeah, trying to get past McLaren here, trying to do a fake overtake. He went a little bit wide, but luckily I managed to get through into P10. So that was smart there, so lucky that I managed to do that. Back into the top 10 once again. So now I just need to try and hopefully see it goes from there. From that spin, from trying to recover from there. I'm only at halfway and still got some time to catch up, so it ain't over yet in this race. What else he's fixing? I think it's turn 4 at Australia, where they all have the penalties from. Yeah, I had it in the race once, and I had like 4-second penalties in one corner. I remember it was on Fidno, so it's still on YouTube, so you can check it out later if you know what I meant. And then what else it did? They improved the AI in the pit lane at Paul Ricard at France, so maybe they're fixing it a little bit. I think there's other few things on there on the NIS as well, so they'll be on the NIS, so you can check it after this, or you can check it later, anytime you want, or some people have done it already, seen it, what it looks like. We'll have fix on this patch, and also fix bugs and generals as well, so just that, and as always. Yeah, that was the 109 patch for this update. Happened on Monday. I think some people have done it by now, so some people might haven't yet, so I done it on Monday, so, and I tested it out. It turns out the tire pressures is not too bad at the start, feels a little bit better, and also the automatic gearbox, I tested it out, and of course testing it in the race, and it was kind of a little bit better on the straight. So they made it fix a few things on that update, but it's still got, it feels like they've still got work to do on that game. Still got a bit more work to do to make the game a bit better once again. So they managed to fix a few things, but they've still got work to do. So on my fault, I feels like it's still got work to do to make it better, to make the game a bit better, and hopefully be back to where it was. Well, since the game came out, really. So I don't know. So yeah, so that's what I have to say on the newest patch, the 109 patch. That's what I have to say. So I'll just letting you know. So I feels like it made a few things. It had proven a little bit, but still got work to do. That's what I have to say. So that's what I have to say about that. So trying to get this past the Mercedes guy, I managed to get past him there. I was ahead of him before the chicane, and then he just overtook me. Feels a bit weird because I was ahead of him, so I don't know why he didn't give me the place back after the race. It's a bit annoying. Well, I managed to get into P8 right now, so I managed to recover from there. And one guy spun into the off-road, that puts me into P7. If I didn't spun, I would have been P4, P3, I don't know. I would have been P3, P2, I don't know, if I didn't spun on that one. So in the end, I finished P7. Could have been, well, it would have been P3 or something like that if I didn't spun. And it would have been P6 if he did give me the place back. I don't know. It's a bit odd. That's what open lobbies do, really. So yeah, that was at Hungary. So a little bit, well, I mean, a little bit interesting, but managed to recover from that spin, and also went from last to P7 on that one. So now we're on to race 2 at Bahrain this time, starting from P17th on the grid. So I'm doing 2 races today, so that's what I'm doing. So I have some other things to do, like other things going on. What I have to do. Got an okay start at Bahrain. Well, for this one. Just trying to be careful a little bit. Coming towards turn 1. Kind of a little bit weird there, but luckily I managed to get through there and on my way again. Just trying and see where to go. So managed to go to the inside. Managed to gain a few places there, so it puts me into P10 after the first sector. Not too bad, kind of average. Now I'm going to try and settle in the race and go from there. Bahrain is a little bit tricky for me. I find it very tricky on this track, but I don't know why. Every time I go faster, I just can't go any faster, so it's a bit annoying. So one spun there. Puts me into P9. Just trying to follow these guys and see anything happens up the head later on in the race or something. Yeah, I haven't done another video in a few days. I didn't do one at the weekend because I had other things to do and try and sort out what I'm going to do on this channel, and also doing other things as well. I was thinking, well, I don't know when I'm going to do time trials, because I haven't done it yet, because I was focusing on my race setups, and focusing on the setups make it better and better each time. This Williams just dive bombed me there. Luckily I did the switchback and I managed to get back into where I was. And then he tried to overtook me again. And I was like, alright, if you're quick, fine. And then this guy, well, got spun right in front of me when I was trying to do a switchback. And he wasn't ghosted. So that's what's really annoying. I think that bit needs fixing as well, because when it is like about to do a spin, well, not trying to do on purpose, they need to put ghosting on a bit earlier. So I think that bit needs fixing. Just make it 5 seconds earlier. If they're going to a spin, just make sure they're ghosted. I mean, I think that bit needs fixing as well, because it happened to me a few times when I get hit from those guys without when ghosting is on, but it hasn't on yet. It's a bit annoying, but that's what it is really. I hope they fix that in the next one. I hope they fix it. I hope they put ghosting on for another 5 seconds earlier. That would be great. Well, maybe a few seconds earlier. That would be alright. That would make the game better again. So at the end up 2, still in P8. Just trying to get settled in and kind of okay at the moment at this point. Not too bad. And then that guy almost got into a spin. Luckily, I got into P7 and managed to stay in P7. So not too bad from there. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do next on this channel. I'm trying to think what any ideas I need to do. I mean, I already tried career mode a few months ago, but I just don't have time to do other things, and all this and all that. I was thinking, I haven't done time trial yet, so I don't know when I'm going to do time trial. I mean, I haven't done that. I mean, I was going to do that in July as well, but I need to focus on my setups for the race. But now I've got all setups for each track, including Portimao as well, but I've still got other tracks like China or maybe other tracks updated in a few months' time before the end of the year. I don't know. Hopefully I get those on there just in time before I do time trials and that. Yeah, that would be quite cool. So I was thinking about doing time trial, but I don't know when. But I'm thinking about doing time trials, but I just need to think of what to do. I mean, I need to find the right. Yeah, I just need it. It might take me time to get a good nap in to do a fitna and all that. So I might do time trials maybe in September when I'm just about to start the fresh month in maybe around September time, maybe. I don't know. I think that's what I'm thinking of. So maybe soon or maybe September. So just need to get back into it and then a bit more practicing. Maybe do some more bit more open lobbies, multiplayer. And that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm saying, really. So back into this race, managed to get into P6 from a couple of spinners. Managed to recover from that too, where I got hit from a Red Bull. Well, when he wasn't ghosted. So these two are having a nice battle for P4. We're having a nice battle for P4 right now. And then the leader is about miles away, so he's definitely won the race by, what's that, I'm guessing that's 8 seconds up the road from P2. So trying to stay behind these guys. And that Williams is trying to let the Ferrari go through to get the DRS from this guy. So I managed to get all the ERS, because those two I ran out of ERS. Got the DRS, and trying to go to the inside, luckily I did. Overtook those two before turn 1. And that puts me into P4 of the race. And now I've got to try to use ERS, but lucky I got 30% of the ERS on the straight, and that managed to hold on for P4 right now. And now on to the last lap right now. So now what we're going to do now is try staying P4 and hoping he'd be alright from there. So coming through the middle sector, so far so good. Not too bad. Then coming towards after turn 10 right now, those two up ahead got connided on that straight, and that puts me into P2. So I was like, oh, thank you very much. I was like, alright, I'll take P2 all day. But it ain't over yet, so we've still got the third sector and that's it. Wanida is 10 seconds up the road, so he's definitely won an easy victory for him. No issues at all for him. And I'm still in P2, using all my EOS on the last lap. So yeah, P2. I'll take P2 all day in this one, around Bahrain. So yeah, I'll take top 3, not too bad. So, quite pleased with it. And also did a personal best as well at the end. So yeah, thank God I saved EOS a little bit in that race, because I was like, there's no point using it. It's best to save it for that 4 or 5, and then makes sense to fight that race. And that's what I did. So yeah, so that is P2 at Bahrain. Went from 17th to 2nd. Not too bad. Yeah, so I'm feeling okay. Just doing some other ideas what I'm going to do on this channel, like I said earlier, about time trials and all that. And also I talked about the patch, was a few days ago, the 109 patch, where I told you about what changes a few things and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, and also more open lobbies as well, where you just saw at Hungary and Bahrain. Average and good, okay result, so not too bad. It's kind of 50-50. So yeah, so when I was like, okay, not too bad. Very pleased with it afterwards. So yeah, so I'm going to end it here. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That will appreciate a lot. That will help me out. That will appreciate a lot. And also notifications as well. Is hit that bell as well so you don't miss the next video. So yeah, so that's for me today, for this video. So make sure, have a nice day, enjoy your day, see you guys next time, and see you there.